Good morning, my name is Sarah. Welcome to the It is a Sarah podcast. Today it is Thursday, July 4, 2024, and it's quite early in the morning, 7:15. I have a very busy day today, a lot of activities in my schedule, agenda, and also a very long to-do list. So it will be a little bit of a challenge, but I will try to bring you with me during the day. I don't know if I have a lot of talking time. We shall see. I do start my day with my morning coffee and some crochet. It is actually quite attractive to skip that at this moment because the house is quiet and I could do a lot of tasks at this moment. But I know it's really important for me to start the day with a heart jumping moment, especially when the days are very busy. I have not much knitting and crochet time these days. So it's better for me to not skip the things that are really the moments that are really in my routine, because we need some knitting and crochet, a good portion every day, don't we? Okay, so I will start with that. I worked very hard. I completed quite some tasks from my to-do list, and it might sound a little bit funny or maybe even weird, but it really helps me to film that process. I know it's not not really related to my creative life, but when I have a big to-do list and not so much time to complete all my tasks, I can feel overwhelmed and actually do nothing. But I will think of all the tasks all the time, but nothing will come out of my hands, and that's such an annoying feeling. In a little bit of a weird way, filming the process really helps me to come in action, to really do it. So thank you that I could use my episode for that today. Now I am tired, I feel quite warm, and I worked very hard. I always say I don't sport, but this was actually a workout. I have one basket with stuff. It was all in our bedroom. It's all my own stuff, all knitting related. And I will tidy it up. I will organize it downstairs. And then I will make a cup of coffee and do some knitting. I will work on my Thea top. I have a lot of projects I could work on, and the interesting thing is that you can choose by your head, and you can choose by your heart. And especially on busy days, for me, it's very important to choose by heart, because knitting is now a recharge activity. And when I need to recharge, I will recharge my battery will recharge the best when I choose by heart. So there are a few works in progress. My head is telling me you should work on those because you want to finish them and you can use all the time. But my heart is telling me just pick the one you think it's heart jumping the most at this moment. And that's this one, because of the color, because of the fabric, but also because of the repetitive rows. Just knit stockinette with a garter ridge every 6th row. That's exactly what I need to recharge right now, so I will do that. I won't film it because I will have coffee with my kids downstairs. The rest of my to-do list is mostly administration things, so I have to work a lot on the laptop this afternoon. But I did find something interesting while I was tidying up, and I will tell you about that later. So you will see me back. Bye bye.
Something about me has changed. Something about me has changed. I'm sleeping just fine without you. Didn't know I could. Something about me feels strange. Something is just not the same. I haven't been thinking about you, even when I should. All the lies that you told, I've forgiven. All the fights and whose fault I forgot. I've done all in my power to heal them, all of my scars. I'm getting good at letting go. I'm not there yet, but I know ain't no hope in holding on when I'm happier alone. I'm getting good at letting go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Something about you was off. Something about you was off, but I was too blind to see it. Too in love to know. Oh, somebody told me get lost. Somebody gave a heads up, but I just couldn't believe it. Little did I know. All the lies that you told, I've forgiven. All the fights and whose fault I forgot. I've done all in my power to heal them, all of my scars. I'm getting good at letting go. I'm not there yet, but I know ain't no hope in holding on when I'm happier alone. I'm getting
So it is a few hours later. I worked again quite hard. I did a lot of my computer tasks, but I'm not ready yet, so I must finish them later, but that's no problem. I also did some knitting in between, and that it was indeed the perfect project for this moment. I really felt recharged and energized after knitting a few rows, and yeah, it's laying next to me, so I can pick it up. Sometimes I have to wait when I have to transfer something from my phone to my laptop or something else, when something's uploading or whatever, and I can knit a few stitches, so I'm in the middle of a row. But it was exactly what I needed, so I'm really happy I followed my heart instead of my head. Yeah, I also finished, that was not on my to-do list, I also finished my Hildegard vest today. I had to embroider 3 flowers, the woolly tattoos. Yeah, and I saw it. It was still hanging in the living room, and suddenly I thought, okay, let me finish it right now. I think today is a good day for a new brown favorite vest, because today is actually a special day. I will tell you all about the Hildegard vest next week in one of my episodes, because I don't have time for that now. But today is a very special day for me, because I will organize something special. For me, it's very special in the Netherlands. And I think I shared a little bit about it before, only the date. In November, Saturday, 23 November 2024. It's quite exciting. I worked very hard behind the scenes to prepare stuff. And now, today is the day I can start sharing it with the world. So I'm not good in keeping secrets, but I think I did quite well right now. Yeah, I feel very excited that I can share it with everybody, and it might be interesting for you too, especially when you don't live too far from the Netherlands. Maybe. I will share it on my Instagram. If you use it, you can see it. And tomorrow in my Heart Jumping Friday video, I will tell you all about it. Not all, a lot about it. And next week I will share it in my regular episodes. Also, because in the Netherlands we say, waar het hart vol van is, loopt de mond van over. How can I translate that? What's filling your heart is coming out of your mouth. That sounds a bit weird, but I think that's the best translation. Yeah, so I also have a knit night tonight, the first knit night in the new yarn shop in the city center where I live. So it's always nice to wear something new. And of course, because it's such a special day for me, it's really nice to wear garments in my favorite color. This is absolutely my favorite dress. It's my favorite brown Hinterland dress. Not made by me, made by Jessica. And I really love the look of the brown Hildegard vest with it. So that's Heart Jumping. Okay, this was it for this week. It is almost weekend. I will say goodbye to you unless you are a member of the Heart Jumping Friday videos, because tomorrow I will make a video in which I answer all your questions about your works in progress, about your creative process, or about mine. Maybe you saw something in one of my videos and you want to know more about it. There are also some personal questions about me. Yeah, I just love making, again a fly, go away. I really enjoy making those Friday videos. So if you are a Heart Jumping Friday member, thank you for being a member, because you make my Friday. We have quite a quiet weekend. There's a lot I must do, but we don't have appointments on Saturday and Sunday. And I'm really happy, because my weeks are so busy at the moment. Most of the time it are fun things, so I won't complain, but I am really used to an easy, slow life, and since a few weeks it's going crazy, and there are happening a lot of beautiful things exactly the way I want them to be happening, but it's also quite busy. So next week there will be 1 week of making daily episodes, and then my holiday will start. So then I will take a break. But the weekend is really empty. So I have time to do all my tasks, and I also want to spend some time on my knitting and crochet, because I really want to knit more and crochet more, because I hardly had time for that. During the day I was busy making the episodes, and during the nights I almost every night had an appointment, so there was there was nearly knitting time or crochet time, and that's not what Sarah wants. So I will compensate that this weekend. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice weekend. Maybe I see you tomorrow, and otherwise I hope you have some heart jumping moments in the weekend if you can't find them creative.